Obviously, the food service chain is a lifeline to our way of life. It's important that we not interrupt that and that people be able to get exactly what they need when they need it. But to run your business effectively, it's really being able to get to the access to the data quickly and easily and be able to analyze it in a way that you find most useful. So what's happened is that a lot of people have found that just through a limitation of their software, it just isn't easy to get to the data. It's hard to get to it. It just wasn't built for the everyday person to get to their information. Really, in today's world, everything has to be agile. So the ability for each user to be able to pull the data they need in real time and understand what's happening to make those critical decisions is really important. To be able to have business data allows us to do a number of things. First and foremost, it reduces the cost of doing business. It's either A, the number of people that might be necessary, or G, is understanding, what products are going well, which ones aren't, what's being ordered more regularly, what's sitting in my warehouse. If things are getting near an expiration date, how do I get that information out to the people who have ordered it in the past so that I don't have to deal with the amount of spoilage? I got to be able to stay on the top of mind. Last thing we want to be able to do is find out that somebody is ordering your product or certain product lines within what you offer from one of your competitors. So we've got to be able to let your customers know what's happening, where you excel, maybe promotions or specials for that week, new areas that you've now expanded into to be able to expand from your existing customer base. But ultimately, we always want to be the first person that our customers think of. We live in a very tight margin type of business. So anything we can do to manage and grow our margins is going to be critical. As we know, just a 1% change in the gross margins means significant dollars finding its way down to the bottom line. So it's important to be able to quickly and easily see in a product line where the market fluctuates so quickly to be able to adapt to that, to be able to preserve your margins. Selling the right products at the right time to the right customer. That's really what this is all about. Understanding your product mixes, being able to maximize your warehouse space, talking to the right customers, knowing where you're really gaining some traction. Maybe you've really taken advantage of the pizza restaurants and you offer something that your competitors can't, or your pricing is just so much better in the types of ingredients that they utilize. So we want to be able to give you that data to be able to find more and more good paying and high volume customers. In today's world, and especially through COVID, customer self-service was huge. I've talked to a lot of our customers who actually expanded where they were quickly doing B2C, and quickly then moved to a C2C model, realizing that they could capture a fair amount of that business and grab a lot of the local people as the typical supply chains were not available. And as we all know, once people get used to something, they tend to use it going forward. And lastly, as I've stated, just being agile, being able to understand when things change, no different than COVID, going to a self-service model, being able to not lock up your dollars in your inventory and get it out the door.